Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Style. We're taking a, well, this is kind of an, hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Style. I don't know if this will be part of the main review or just its own unboxing video, but we're taking a look at Laird from Movable and Metal Art. So this is one I'm passively excited for. Don't really know what to think of it from pictures and stuff like that, but it's a big old die-cast, non-transforming Optimus Prime. Comes with a motorcycle and stuff, and yeah, something I wanted to check out. Kind of gave it a passing glance, so you can see. Alright, this box, even from the jump or whatever, kind of put me off because it's really thin paper. I like that this is embossed and stuff like that, but it's just a sleeve over cardboard. And you can see here, as the weapon started to fall out, that there was nothing to seal, nothing over it. At least put a piece of cardboard in between or something. Like, Christ. But, okay. So, here's part of its base. I don't know if that's whole base or what. Make sure that this is still in frame. And in fact, we'll actually get this higher up. How about that? There we go. Some effect pieces. Don't really like the look of them. I wish that they were just clear orange, kind of like the Flame toys. And we'll get this spread out and organized in a second. Just try to get them out of the box. So I don't exactly know what that is. It looks like the base of a sword or something like that. Maybe those two pieces go in there and combine. I saw some holes at the top. Okay, and here's the figure right here. I figured that would be in the bigger box, but that must be the motorcycle. So, right off the bat, Prime's head isn't on. Alright, gotta love it. So hopefully that slides on easy and isn't broken. If so, I'm gonna throw a fit, because you can look this guy up and see that the price isn't cheap. Alright. Let's see if this slides on easily. Okay, so there's a front and back half of the neck. Put that on, and then slide this on. Sure it's on camera. Might have to play with that a little bit more to tighten it up, but looks like it'll be fine. This piece or whatever is off on the back too. So not looking so great. Looks like this was supposed to be glued. Not sure if that tab is broken. I believe it may be, because these two parts are circled and then that is not, but we'll do that. Alright. Joints, not really liking how floppy the joints are there. Bag of accessories. Yeah, this is a mess. Just that. I don't know if I've ever been put off so much just unboxing a figure. Got pieces falling off, and I can already tell that the joints aren't exactly up to snuff. No bueno. No bueno at all. Alright, so there's nothing on the bottom. I'm gonna close this up however it closes up. And then from there, we'll move on to the second box. Alright, so before even getting started with the unboxing, I'm guessing this is the motorcycle here. Well, it has to be. One of my hands came without a thumb. Fun. So, yeah, and everything is right here. So there was nowhere for it to go. Definitely not on the floor or anything like that. Man. Alright. As you guys can tell off the bat, I am not thoroughly impressed with this piece. Alright, so here's the big old motorcycle. The stand for motorcycle. Alright. And it is, in fact, a big motorcycle. So, no rolling wheels or anything like that. We'll get more into that during the review itself. These are some pieces for a stand. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the base. Those extend for whatever reason, and there are no instructions with this either, so apparently you're just expected to kind of know how everything goes. Alright, well, I guess technically there are some instructions on the box. It shows how that sword puts together and things like that. Alright, some of the ranges of motion and things. Easy to wear, I don't really know what that means. I know I read the bike comes with LEDs and whatnot, or I don't know if it comes with them. And there are more instructions. On the back of the bike too. So I'll go ahead and get this assembled off camera and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, took a couple of minutes, but got everything all cleaned up, ready for a review. Yeah. Show you guys more of that in a second. Now, with the stand, and we'll go over that more in the review. You take this off. These two pieces flip around. And then these parts extend because there are two stands that you can do for like a wheelie type pose with a motorcycle. That's pretty neat. For now, I'll keep that right there. Then show you guys the bike all put together. Again, no rolling wheels or anything like that. So getting this guy together, these two pieces go separate. They just insert into each side, and that's where the guns can slide in. These guns just peg in as well. These are footrest for Prime. Go over that during the review part. The knives, they go in here. They actually act as handlebars, which is pretty cool. And then all the weapons, they just have to slide in, or 1, 2. Now there's a switch under there as well. You can see there are lights on the front and the back of this guy. This thing is huge. There is no way in the hell you're putting this inside of a DTOF or anything like that. Yeah, but outside of that, there's this peg here that's separate. You insert that. I'm guessing that goes into the back of Prime or Slaughter Laird to hold him or attach him to the bike, but that's everything out of the box. And now it does take 2 AAA batteries. It does not come with them. So this piece on top slides off, and then it's actually the opposite. Like the plus is on one side, the minus is on one side, but basically just put the negative in, the butt, on the the side that has like the spring on top of this one or whatever. So spring to bottom, and you'll be good. There you go.